Hello, my little lambs. It's me, Phoebe, back at it once again with another Steven Universe redesign. So, I kind of already tried filming this audio once. I kept flubbing up my words, so I'm hoping with this recording I don't flub up as much, since I already read through most of Amethyst's Wikipedia page. But yes, I hope you guys are doing well, blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm just trying to work on this work on this audio. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying watching this redesign. So for this redesign, I gave her a more tomboy like appearance, because I don't know, I feel like she's more of a tomboy, and she's like not as like particularly like girly as most, well, not most, but more like, I guess, not as girly as Pearl is with like her choices of clothing. I kept pretty much everything the same. I did give her an updo rather than her wild hair. I don't know, I feel like she would kind of be the type to just kind of put it up and just like forget about it, which is why it still kind of looks like messy in my redesign. Plus, I also think it would help her keep her hair out of her face for when she eats food and stuff, because we all know she likes to consume, and honestly, fucking real. I did keep her plus size because, hello, plus size representation is important, guys. Plus, she is me, she is short stack, and she's built like me, so I had to. So I kept her little short, stout appearance. I gave her jeans that just kind of have like little tears in them, whatnot. Honestly, I'm kind of regretting not putting like a star somewhere, because she usually does tend to have like stars in her what is it called, appearance. But honestly, I like it the way it is, but I don't know, you guys tell me. Also, her color palette is actually I guess well, she's amethyst, guys, please. Okay. But my redesign, I took a picture of an actual, not took a picture, but I grabbed a picture of actual amethyst, and I decided to use that for her color palette, so it doesn't look as different, but it's still more different. I don't know, I feel like I kind of kept it the same, but like not really. I don't know, we'll do a comparison maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I kept her gem where it was. I pretty much kept everything almost the same, almost. I really love the way that I drew her lips. Her lips look so cute. Just honestly looks so adorable, and I really am enjoying this little redesign I did for her. I did keep her white boots in the reference picture you see on the screen the whole time, which I hope you guys don't mind, because I feel like that's kind of annoying for you guys, because I personally, I don't find it annoying, but I don't know if you guys do, so if you guys do, please let me know. um but yeah, you guys already know the drill. We do read the Wikipedia page for the characters that I am redesigning, so we're gonna read Amethyst. Now, Amethyst, seeing as she's like a main character, she does have a lot in her Wikipedia, so I might not read like because she does have a section where it talks about like her appearances and stuff. I might only read like the first one and the current one, but other than that, that's kind of it for what I'm going to be reading on this. And then there's just a lot at the end that I might just not read. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see how I do and whatnot. But yeah, let's get into it. Amethyst. She has the nicknames of Runt, or like in parentheses, Overcooked, from Jasper, Purple Girl by Ronaldo, 8XM by the Amethyst, Big A is Paradox, and Amy's is Paradox. I don't know if she meant Amy or Amy. I don't know. But her alias is Purple Puma, because you guys know she was a wrestler at one point in the show, which I kind of really like. I don't know if I don't remember if she had like a luchador like style to her. I don't remember. and Amy from Hit the Diamond. So I'm assuming it's Amy's from like Peridot's nickname for her. I don't know. Her species, she's a gem. Weapons, whip, sex, sexless, alien, you know. Gender pronouns, she, her, age, around 5,000 years. Her hair is a purple No, the pale lavender. Her hair is a pale lavender. Her eyes are dark indigo, which I definitely did change. Because I'm like looking at her eyes and I'm like, I made them more of like an amethyst color rather than a dark indigo. But anyways, her gemstone, amethyst. Gem type, quartz. Occupation, guardian, teacher, champion, wrestler, formally and secretly as purple puma. Alignment, crystal gems. Status, active. Friends, crystal gems, Greg Universe, lion. Validia, pumpkin, the Amethyst, and Pebbles. I do not remember who Pebbles is. Fun fact. Her first appearance is in the pilot, non-canon, and first appearance, Gemglow, main series. Music theme, Amethyst theme, and she's voiced by Michaela Dietz. So for the first appearance, because I'm not going to read all the other ones and whatnot, you guys feel free to look that up if you guys want to. Maybe I'll read it, maybe I won't, but we'll see. Amethyst has somewhat of a stout build common to quartz gems and is shorter than most characters, formally rivaling Steven's height, though by only a couple inches. She is about half the height of a standard quartz gem soldier, such as Jasper, due to remaining in the ground for an extra 500 years, which also gives her a somewhat stocky appearance. Her skin is bright lilac, her eyes are dark indigo, her thick, messy hair is a pale lavender, and goes down to her ankles. That I did not keep, I'm realizing. I gave her more shirt. I don't know, I guess it's just kind of like my style, where I guess, like, me thinking I gave her long hair is actually really shorter than hers, like, than her original design. But anyways, with large bangs, with a large bang that scrapes her left eye. She also has plump lips and a small upturned nose. Her gemstone is located on her chest, and the bottom half of it is usually covered by her shirt. That is something I did keep. I don't know. I didn't really find like an outfit for her that I really wanted. I think I'm wording that wrong. I guess I didn't find an outfit that was kind of like gonna show off her gemstone and stuff, unlike her current appearance that she has, where it's like it's open, which we're about to read. But yeah, which shows off her gem. But yeah, current regeneration. As of Change Your Mind, Amethyst now wears a black top. Guys, I promise I can read. As of Change Your Mind, Amethyst now wears a black tank top, which is torn at the chest to reveal her gemstone, medium gray shorts with black stars on each leg, and torn white fabric at the bottom. Her boots regain their white coloring. It's also worth noting that this is Amethyst's first known permanent form, aside from her very first form, to display her gem, likely because of her newfound self-esteem. Because if you guys remember, she did not have like great self-esteem. I feel like that is something we remember a lot more about Amethyst, like other than like how she usually is, like eating food, being who she is. I feel like we remember her insecurity and like how she feels about herself in the main series, because now I have not finished Steven Universe Future, but I intend to. But yeah, I when I watched a little bit of Steven Universe Future, I did see a little bit of her confidence. So yeah, that's a huge step up for Amethyst. And now we're gonna read her personality. Amethyst is a fun-loving, full of laughter, and generally carefree to a fault. Although it isn't necessary for her, she enjoys eating and sleeping, and is frequently seen doing so. She tends to indulge Steven more than the other gems and partakes in human activities with him, though she shows concern for his well-being in times of more severe danger. Amethyst loves a good fight, something that manifests itself in her wrestling persona, the Purple Puma, where she willingly masquerades as a hated wrestler Purpley. I read that the first time as Purpley. No, as a hated wrestler purely for the fun of it, and to relieve stress from Pearl and Garnet's constant orders. She often loves watching fights and will loudly vocalize or cheer when she sees conflict in progress, egging the competitors on, including feuds between Pearl and Greg, between Pearl and Peridot, and Steven and Garnet, eagerly while eating popcorn, which honestly is so real of her. Loud and a lover of pranks, Amethyst is easily amused and very impulsive, and she is bad-mannered, untidy, and a bit lazy, which, much to Pearl's detriment, but still means well. Her unwillingness to let others throw out the junk in her room marks her as somewhat of a hoarder. These tendencies surface in Maximum Capacity, where she is unwilling to let Greg throw anything away in his storage unit. However, Amethyst is very observant and perceptive of other people's feelings. She tries to reassure Steven in an indirect kiss, where he was worried about her as she fell apart, understood why Pearl kept fixing the communication hub and cry for help, and that Garnet won't forgive Pearl unless the two directly talk it out in friendship. Because of her origins in Prime Kindergarten in Stark Legacy, Amethyst harbors a tremendous amount of self-loathing, which is also fueled by her perception that she is inadequate when compared to Garnet or Pearl. This leaves her feeling out of place among the crystal gems, thinking that she doesn't belong with the gems of their caliber when she was created by the very thing they sought to destroy. She thought when Steven learned her past, he would think less of her. On the run, Amethyst gets into a vicious fight with Pearl over the belief that she sees Amethyst as a parasite. Though she calms down after Pearl comforts her, she shows difficulty at thinking of for herself, and worries about Steven and Garnet's approval and reformed, regenerating multiple times in the episode with new forms that were all rushed or based on what she thinks Garnet and Steven will approve of. Amethyst has an admittedly low opinion of herself and a strong self-loathing that usually she keeps buried under her boisterousness. When her self-doubt takes effect, it makes her act cold, reckless, stubborn, and starts looking for a fight. In Cry for Help, she sings Tower of Mistakes due to her feeling inferior to sardonyx, and defends Pearl for deceiving Garnet to fuse with her both Pearl for deceiving Garnet to fuse with her due to both being weaker than her. In Too Far, she was offended when Peridot stated that she is a defective quartz, meaning she came out wrong. This attitude gets worse in Crack the Whip and Steven vs. Amethyst, where her sense of inferiority is focused as Jasper easily defeats and poofs before she sees that Steven surpasses her. This causes her to start fighting with him too, though it was only after a fight with Steven that she began to feel better. In Beta, she still shows an obsession with finding and beating Jasper, which leads her to recklessly challenge her alone, all while denying her friends help and encouragement. In Earthlings, Amethyst shows Amethyst come to terms with herself due to Steven's encouragement, comfort, and stating that they are the same, leading them to fuse into smoky quartz. After the battle, she seemingly returns to herself, exasperatingly saying that she doesn't want to do anything for a month. In Gem Heist, Amethyst is still shown to be afraid of encountering other Amethysts from Homeworld in Pink Diamond Zoo. In That Will Be All, however, it turns out that these Amethysts are from Earth, and they remember her as 8XM, befriending her and making pranks at her side. In Tiger Philanthropist, she is now more comfortable with her self-esteem and no longer needs wrestling as an output for dominance and power. What's Your Problem shows that she has matured, and she tells Steven she refuses to fall apart on him, with Steven even remarking how mature she has become, much to her dismay. Steven Universe Future shows she has come to an understanding of herself and has found a purpose in helping other gems find their purpose by talking to them and understanding them what they want to do, something she has shown to be extremely good at. Which I really like for Amethyst, like I don't know. I relate to her in a way where my self-esteem is low and is always kind of low about myself, and I'm really proud of her. I know she's just a character, but anyway, I am very proud of her for coming to terms with herself and finding herself as she is worthy. She is worthy of everything she has done, everything she has accomplished, everything. I don't know. I really relate to Amethyst. I relate to her a lot. Amethyst, sorry, I'm going to read abilities now. Amethyst possesses Possesses standard gem abilities: bubbling, shape-shifting, fusion, regeneration, agelessness, gravity shifting, weapon summoning, photokinesis, gem storage, and superhuman strength durability. After witnessing Amethyst's abilities in Too Far, Peridot claims that Amethyst can do everything a normal quartz can do, despite coming out short. This implies that her stature doesn't inhibit her strength. So now we getting on to fusions. When fused with Pearl, they form Opal. When fused with Ruby and Sapphire, they form Sugilite. When fused with Ruby, Sapphire, and Pearl, they form Alexandrite. When fused with Steven, they form the hybrid fusion Smoky Quartz. When fused with Ruby, Sapphire, Pearl, and Rose Quartz, they become Obsidian. When fused with Ruby, Sapphire, Pearl, and Steven, they form into hybrid Obsidian. Which I don't know if they have like an official design for Ruby, Sapphire, Pearl, Rose Quartz, and Amethyst fusion as Obsidian, but I would love to see it. Her skill set: flail and whip proficiency. Amethyst is very skilled with her whip, which mixes very well with her immense physical prowess. She can throw her whip to entangle or bind her target from afar. Offensively, Amethyst uses her whip to lash at opponents and causes damage that is strong enough to easily split a dumpster in half. Occasionally, she uses her whip to grab onto onto objects and lift them and throw them at an enemy. It is implied by Bismuth that her whip is unusual among quartzes. As of Bismuth, Amethyst's whip has been upgraded to a Morningstar inspired flail, which I really love. The Morningstar, like that. Oh, it's so good. Slicing. Amethyst lashes are precise enough to cut through solid materials such as metal in clean line. In Too Far, her whip cleanly sliced through an injector. Whiplash: Amethyst can send waves of violet energy with her whip or whips, creating an immense explosion. Martial arts: Amethyst is the crystal gem that is least likely to rely on her weapons, relying on her martial arts skills and enhanced physical powers to deal with minor threats. She is also a skilled wrestler, easily defeating all her human challengers in Beach City Underground Wrestling League. Her fighting style can sometimes be considered reckless and foolhardily, knocking her and the other crystal gems down after she uses her whip to pull the centipedal mother towards her in Monster Buddies. Musical talent: Amethyst is known to play drums, as revealed in Steven and the Stevens. Honestly, I really like that she knows how to play drums. I wish I knew how to play like an instrument, but I don't. Natural abilities: enhance regeneration. Amethyst can normally regenerate very quickly with great variation, but this has shown to backfire, as regenerating so quickly can make her body extremely unstable. Enhanced strength: Amethyst, being a quartz soldier, has an amazing physical strength. She's capable of jumping immense heights and can easily lift giant objects using her whip. In Crack the Whip, she's able to poof Biggs Jasper by twisting her whip and strength. In Steven vs. Amethyst, Amethyst destroyed a large portion of the ground as she pulled Steven. Enhanced durability: Amethyst also has a great durability in laser light cannon. Amethyst readily volunteered to get thrown at Red Eye by Garnet in order to punch or body slam into it as an attempt to destroy it, persevering long after it was already proved to be a futile act. In Crack the Whip, she's able to withstand beating from Jasper, poofing only when Jasper attacked her with her helmet. Shapeshifting: while most gems are capable of shapeshifting, Amethyst is particularly skilled at it. In specializing transformations, she may use the skill to enhance her unarmed fighting or take on more bizarre forms depending on the task at hand. Some of her forms include several random lethal animals, a fully functioning helicopter to transport others. I remember that. Her wrestling alter ego, the Purple Puma, etc. However, Amethyst cannot shapeshift when she is under a lot of pressure, as revealed in Secret Team. There's also a limit on the amount of time she can stay shifted before reverting. Photokinesis: Amethyst is shown using her gemstone to project a purple light like a flashlight. Bubbling: Amethyst is able to bubble objects. Her bubbles are purple and sent to the burning room inside the temple. After Peridot poofs Jasper, Amethyst bubbles her gemstone. Oh my god, she has so many abilities. Jesus. Okay, so I'm not gonna read the rest of it, other than her unique abilities. She has a spin dash, so she can form into a ball and like literally just crash into them. Homing attack. Amethyst can home in on nearby enemies while spin dashing. Her whiplash spin dash. So I'm pretty sure you guys know what that is. You know, using her whips to, you know, all of them. And she has like kind of projectile hair. Like her hair can slash at an enemy. She has enhanced digestion, which obviously is very shown, and she has a fire burp. She can also levitate, and she has like a white burst. But that's only due to being controlled by White Diamond, those two abilities. She has a lot of relationships. But basically, yeah, all her relationships include Steven, Garnet, Ruby, Sapphire, Pearl. I'm pretty sure everybody else, like Rose Quartz, Greg Universe, Connie. There's just so much. There's so much. I mean, I shouldn't expect less because she is one of the main characters in Steven Universe. So I think for this last bit, I'm not going to read any of the relationships because I'm pretty sure we all know Amethyst's relationships with everybody. And only because I don't think I have enough time to read all of her relationships, especially with how I keep messing up reading. But you know, that's just me. That just makes me more human. La la la. Also, yeah. Plus, I'm recording this before work. I have work in technically 5 hours that I am recording this audio. So, yeah. I might get a little sleep, but who knows, maybe not. But right now we're gonna read her trivia. Yay! Her spin dash attack, which she shares with Jasper, may be a reference to the popular video game Sonic the Hedgehog, whose main form of attacks is the spin dash, which is rolling into a ball, dashing into enemies. She also shares several personality traits with Sonic, such as being free-spirited and relaxed demeanor. Amethyst's design changed the least from the pilot to the series besides Steven. These changes include removal of the silver ring around the gemstone as seen in Reformed. Her gemstone still has a ring around it, however it is not visible unless she is regenerating, and as the ring is usually hidden under her skin. It's also more like a light lavender color. Her top changed from long sleeve to strap-like. Circle-shaped holes in her leggings changed to star-shaped. Removal of a beret. Oh yeah, dude, like her beret was so cute though. Boots changed from fold over to regular. Removal of a fanny pack, though it makes an appearance in Beach Party and in Steven's Dream. Chill Tide. I think that's how you say it. Chilly did. I don't know. Her skin tone is lightened. Okay. Her hairstyle is cleaner. Her gemstone facet changed to a hexagonal facet. Okay. Sorry. I don't know why it's so hard for me to read right now. I promise. I mean, I don't know. I don't typically watch my videos back, but I feel like I'm having such a hard time reading right now, and I feel like I usually don't. So, yikes, la la la. Oh, I just bumped my frick nose into the mic, guys. I'm so sorry if you guys keep hearing me bump into this mic. Like, I'm literally like holding it so close to my mouth so that you guys have like a clear audio of me just like talking and that it's loud and la 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 la, you know? I promise. I'm probably gonna get something for my mic to like, I guess, not hold it so close to my mouth, if that makes sense. Like, I'm probably gonna, because it's a small mic. It's one of those TikTok shop mics, which honestly works really, really great. So but I might just have to grab like, I don't know, like a nail file, like a pencil, something to wrap around it so I can hold it at like a better angle so I'm not like just constantly bumping it into my nose. But anyways, at New York Comic Con, Rebecca Sugar revealed that Amethyst designs and color palettes are based on Adventure Time's Lumpy Space Princess due to her earlier work on that show. Okay. I mean, my feelings on Lumpy Space Princess. Anyways, Amethyst's original outfit did not feature the classic crystal gem insignia seen on Pearl, Garnet, but rather has cutouts of stars on her knees. This is likely because she initially wasn't a crystal gem, but rather found at the kindergarten by the others and adopted into their fold. As a result, she might have altered her default outfit to represent the crystal gems. Amethyst blushed dark purple, which I did add into my design. I don't know. When I draw, I make everybody like kind of have like a little blush. I don't know. Give them a little life in their skin, a little. Amethyst instrument is electric drum kit, described as loose and wild. Additionally, her expanded musical palette includes electric bass and some of her synths. Ooh, I do love a good bass. I do love that. Guys, we need to give bass players more credit, where credit is due. I get it. I know. We love the drummers. We love the singers. We love the guitarists. But guys, the bass players. According to Rebecca Sugar, Amethyst's dancing fighting style is based on dance hall and club dancing. Honestly, I see that, and I remember that. I see it though. Honestly, I might as well just dance like Amethyst. I'm not even gonna lie. Amethyst's reason for protecting Earth is because it is her birthplace and the only home she has been able to have. Her lines from the extended opening theme are, "I will fight for the world I was made in. The Earth is everything I've ever known." Honestly, yeah, I give her credit for that. I give her credit. Because I don't think she ever was, well, I don't know if she ever visited Homeworld before, like, Steven and everyone else did to speak to White Diamond, but yeah, I feel like she wouldn't, like, know any, like, customs and stuff, Like, I feel like she would have heard about it, but she wouldn't, like, know it by heart or know what to do, In Three Gems and a Baby, it is revealed when Steven was a baby after seeing his gem glow for the first time. Amethyst believed that Steven was just Rose, but shapeshifted into form of a baby. I do remember that. Of all the gems seen thus far, Amethyst shapeshifts the most. She really does. Of all 4 crystal gems, Amethyst usually ends up getting hurt and having to retreat to her gemstone to regenerate the most. Amethyst is the only gem to have retreated into her gemstone because of corrupted gem. Pearl was stabbed by Hollow Pearl, and Garnet was hit by the gem destabilizer from Jasper. Okay. Yeah, Amethyst usually does just get, like, just takes most of the hits. Like as if she's like a tank. But, like, honestly, I mean, I don't know. Like, since I'm so similar to Amethyst, I deem myself similar to Amethyst. But since I am, I feel like I do that too. Like, low-key, if I had her strength and everything like that, I probably would too. I probably would too. And most of Amethyst's fusions are not fully stable. Yeah, I do remember that. Because, like, as Sugilite, which we'll get into now because it states, because as Sugilite, I know that her and Garnet are usually unstable together. Also, I do wonder why they never found, like, another voice actor for Sugilite later in the series. Because I know it was Nicki Minaj originally, but they couldn't find someone who sounded similar? Question mark. But anyways, that's just my 2 cents. Opal unfuses if any disagreement occurs between Pearl and Amethyst as of log date 715-2. Though Opal seems to be much more stable than the past, being able to fuse with ease, Sugilite's personality combines with the worst of her and Garnet's, and by extension Ruby and Sapphire's personalities being very dangerous and reckless. Alexandra is the most unstable due to several conflicts between all of their fusees. Smoky Quartz, by contrast, is the most stable of her fusions, which shows the close kindred relationship Steven and Amethyst have, which is very true because literally she's like his older sister. All of her fusions have extra limbs, tousled hair, the star-shaped cutout on her legs, except for Opal and her voluminous lips. Voluminous? I think that's the right word. I think that's what it's saying. because I'm looking at the word and I'm like, I don't know if I'm saying this right. Amethyst is the first crystal gem to have more than one on-screen regeneration. Amethyst has only bubbled another gem once on screen, which was she bubbled Jasper and Earthlings. Amethyst is at most 5,500 years old, and that was when the Earth Kindergarten was shut down. She was about 500 years younger than all the other gems developed in the kindergarten, as estimated by Peridot and Tufar. She didn't take part in the gem battlefield, which took place 5,300 years ago. Amethyst lived for some time in the kindergarten after emerging, spending her time playing with different rocks she had adopted as her friends. In Tufar, Peridot says that Amethyst must have emerged when the kindergarten no longer functioned, suggesting that she was most likely alone for the remainder of her time there. In Story for Stephen and We Need to Talk, Amethyst acts in many ways like an animal or a feral child. She mostly walks on all fours, is very invasive and inquisitive, rips through a bag of pop as a dog would, even goes fetch a stick when Garnet throws it. To go fetch a stick. Sorry. Amethyst once tried to flush herself down a toilet, as she tells Peridot after she attempts to do it herself. Amethyst doesn't care what food she eats or where she eats it from, as in Reform she is wanting to add engine oil to her meal. She enjoys the feeling of digestion. She also enjoys urinating in the ocean. Amethyst shapeshifts herself into a digestive system to eat. Okay. What? Okay. Amethyst can speak Spanish. Ooh, I knew it. Okay, she's me. She's me for real. Amethyst is loosely based on Rebecca Sugar's friend, Valerie Ang. I hope I'm saying that last name right. I'm so sorry. From college, amethyst stones are often associated with Greek/Roman god Dionysus Bacchus, the god of wine, intoxication, madness, and agriculture. This could be the reason behind her impulsive and self-indulgent nature. Rebecca Sugar has revealed in an interview that Amethyst's room is the closest to her actual lifestyle. Rebecca Sugar stated at the Argentina Comic-Con that she wants to tell the story of Amethyst while she still lived in the kindergarten. This was later confirmed in Steven Universe, the movie, when Amethyst sings about her origin in kindergarten. Amethyst has reformed the most out of all the crystal gems while on screen, reforming 6 motherfucking times. I literally just sped read all of that, and I'm so sorry you guys heard that, because it sounded like I was just talking shit. Well, mostly, you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, this is it for Amethyst's redesign. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any criticisms, feel free to leave it down below, as long as it's actual criticism. Feel free to join the Discord. Everything you need to contact me and follow me on my socials is all in the description. Everything is in the description. And what else can I add? I hope I can see you all in the next installment of the redesign I make. Sorry, I'm rushing this outro because I don't know how much time I have left. But, yeah, I don't know what else I can add, other than the next redesign is going to be, Okaruto from Yansim, and we'll see who the next one for Steven Universe is. I'll definitely post about it on my Bluesky. I'm more active on my Bluesky than I am any other social media. At least I try to be. I'm active on TikTok, but that's mainly just me scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And I believe that's it. Don't know what else I can add, but other than hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys like it, comment, subscribe. I don't know, turn on that post notification bell. I don't know. I'm just selling myself out at this point. It's your girl, Sellout Phoebe. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just trying to, fill up the time before I have to actually cut off this vocal recording, because I don't know. I didn't have enough time to slow read the rest of it, even though technically right now I do. But yeah, honestly, I really like the fact that Amethyst can speak Spanish. That honestly makes me feel so seen, and it makes me like, again, twins at this point. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. I love you all so much. All right, peace out, guys.